Hello. We just got a phone call from the fire department. Yeah. So yeah, day is not going as expected, as planned. We were getting ready to leave for an appointment. Fire department called saying, hey, have you guys been burning again recently? Are you burning right now? Like, no, we are not. So they are calling dispatch. They're bringing out their fire trucks, and Scott's on his way to the farm to see what exactly is going on. We haven't been out there in a couple weeks, or haven't been working on anything specific in a couple weeks. The bulldozer was the last big job, and it cleaned up everything. We've got bare ground in a lot of areas, so I'm just trying to rack my brain, like trying to figure out what could be on fire and how. They did knock down a couple of trees for us and put those into the dump burn pile for us to burn again later, this winter. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe there was something hot underneath and it caught those fresh new trees on fire. I don't know, you wouldn't think so. But we have all been extremely dry, and there has been various spot fires in the surrounding area. So, and lots of hunters right now, it's hunting season. So maybe that was, somebody driving down the road and threw out a cigarette. I don't know. We'll see. Hoping that it's just minor. There's not a whole lot out there that can cause a lot of damage. So we'll see what happens. I will keep you posted. Oh my goodness, I just got here. And wow. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of fire. Let me get a better picture.
Out here.
Yeah, where did this come from?
I don't know.
Oh my word.
You missed the worst of it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Good Grandma and Grandpa. I missed a little bit of it.
I think
Oh
Scott
my
should
word.
have the fire department come out again tonight.
I don't think so. But yeah, it goes out a little ways.
Oh, the grass, honey, is burned
Everywhere.
way out.
Way out behind the green
almost
bins.
to the granary.
Almost. Like
Well, you can't
it's probably
see it
like
now.
I don't know, 5 yards away from it, which is
Oh my word.
not very far.
Yeah, it was really taken off evidently.
Lori got here first, and she stomped out behind the green bins. She didn't
And
have a
they had
shovel
how
or
many
any
It's all the way
fire
to the
truck.
grain bins?
Just about.
Oh my word.
And then it goes out that way a little ways too.
Yeah. I
All
think-
the grass is burnt out that way. Just
Well, and I'm sure they
Pretty
think if
far.
the grass is burned here, it's going to die down, but not necessarily, evidently.
Oh
So I
man.
hope they come back before sometime.
and tomorrow I hope it's not windy.
Right,
Oh my word.
They come back and put it out.
You are black.
Your face is all black.
Well, I was like working with the fire department they had me get the tractor, and I was pulling out trees that were on fire, and yeah, all this is burned.
Too bad that I wore
this
my
is-
school clothes. It's
Yeah.
not very bad, but my sweat just.
We added to
they're
this
both-
You
then.
have to worship.
We
Yeah,
kept
but
scraping everything. There's like wood burning everywhere.
Yeah.
We just started putting it in a pile. But out there, it started and burned right behind the grain bins. Lori put it out with her feet.
How did it get going again?
That's what they're saying. I'm like, I don't know. We haven't touched nothing over there for almost 3 weeks.
I would have thought if anything it'd be the burn pile.
Right, I did too. But every time
Because
we were
we
going to
just put fresh trees there.
Yeah, every time we're going to the pit, we could smell smoke, and we thought it was just
Yeah.
old smells, but it was this smoldering.
Oh my goodness.
Like about 4 big spools.
Well, this is the area we said, oh well, this didn't burn. Well, I guess we'll do a
Yep.
second burning later. So here we go.
Oh, all the way to the
Oh my
south.
goodness.
All the way to the south.
Yeah,
All the way
it's-
to you mean to the other trees? What do you, or no,
No.
to the south over here.
It just south of the fence, just barely, like
Yeah.
maybe another 10, 20
Barely.
feet.
Yeah, 3/4 the way
all
down
that
to
tall
the,
grass.
Yeah, all 3/4 the way down.
Oh my word.
And then in front of the grain bins, it was starting to go to the northwest.
Dad's got his truck lights on fire here, so it's a little bit easier to see. We'll have to do some aerial shots in the morning to see the whole extent of the damage, but it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So let's see, can I point? There's my finger. Over there is the second barn, and it somehow kept smoldering without us knowing. It went underneath the grass and came over to this whole section here, which was a part of the barn that we wanted to have burned, and it didn't. So now it has burned, I guess. Crazy. So crazy. 3 weeks. 3 weeks later. But it's been extremely dry. Just, we haven't had any rain. Yeah, I can't think of any days that we've had rain or snow since the day of the fire. And that was only a skiff. That was only a skiff of snow. So everything is just extremely dry.
He's fine, guys. He knows what's good.
Tripping through this.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me. It's a little windy. From the way the wind was blowing yesterday, we're guessing it started way over there and then was blowing this direction. This is where it ended. One of the neighbors was here to stomp it out and before Scott got here. But you can see how close it is to the grain bins. And those are rented out. They are full of grain. So that's a little close for comfort. But it didn't come from here. It's just so strange. Like, I looked back at my videos from a week and a half ago, I don't know, 7-10 days ago, and this was the spot that was still a little hot, not the other location. So I don't know how it started, but it burned through here. So this whole cattle chute area, which was already dilapidated, so it's not a huge loss. It's just unexpected, I guess. I don't know what to say. Oh wow! Don't mess with fire. Do not mess with fire. I wish we were here yesterday when it happened to see. I don't know if it just like was a low smoldering fire that just crept along the grass. Or, you know, if it went fast. Like, 'cause look at this guy. It's only the bottom of him that's burned. The rest of him's fine. So, makes me think that it went by fast. Like, even over here, can you see? You can see in there that's all still green. Like, it was just a quick blowing fire. Oh my goodness, I did not know this was here. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's buried. I can't. Oh, because I'm stepping on half of it. That's why. Let's move this. Oh, that is crazy. I mean, the one good thing. Oh my goodness. I may have to set the camera down. The one good thing about fire, I noticed this when the house burned and the other stuff burned, is that it takes off that top layer and reveals everything around it. So there was so many pieces of rock and even cinder blocks and things that we didn't even see prior because they're covered in grass that were all revealed by it burning. And I did not see this. So let me see if I can get it out. Okay, let's try that. Put my glove on. Scott, did you know this was here? There's a whole gate here. Look at that. It is. I had no idea it was here. So we're thinking we found the spot that it started. There was a fence post or some sort of rafter beam that went deep down under the ground. They just kept smoldering for weeks, and that eventually spread to the other half of the barn that hadn't burned. So there was enough fuel left, and we just thought it was all out, that we would come back either later this winter or in the spring, pile it all up and burn it again. But the wood beat us to it. So it just kept smoldering, continued to burn. The wind picked up from, usually comes from the west, northwest, and now this time it came from the southeast, which is just different than normal. So just that extra bit of wind caused the perfect conditions to flare up again 3 weeks later. Who would have thought? Crazy, crazy. Okay, another day. It's cold. I've got 2 coats on and long sleeve. It's cold and it's still smoking. So Dad's out here with the tractor, and I'm trying to make a barrier around what is left and smoldering so that it doesn't catch on fire again. Scott's out getting water, getting a tank filled with some water. Hopefully that'll help. But I was thinking, when we first got the property, the kids called this adventure camp, and it is certainly turning into an adventure. So we'll see what we can get accomplished today before we freeze. We have water!
Another one of those cavities that
There's something down deep inside.
Well, we have cleaned, we have shoveled, we have scraped the ground down to bare dirt, and we have now put on hundreds of gallons of water onto these hot spots. It's been a long few days, and I really hope that we do not have to mess with fire again. I'm done. So, until tomorrow.